Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are live once again here from Pleasanton, California. Bonus coverage of round of 32s. For the RT, I am Fabio Soto along with the Iceman. Good afternoon. Welcome back to the booth.
Thank you, Fabio. Appreciate the invite and being here on the show court in beautiful Pleasanton, California in this amazing facility.
So Nicholas RIFFEL.
Nice get by Nicholas RIFFEL to get back in the box. 1-0. That's a nice straight forehand rollout by Daniel. Got to keep that ball off the side wall. Cross court, straight in, rollout. Again, playing gearbox, black sleek racquetball, the official ball of the IRT. You'll see this ball a little bit slower on the stadium court here. Skip ball by Nick.
You know, I've seen Nick RIFFEL lately more of an outdoor player. He was playing in Vegas at the 3-wall ball event, and he played phenomenal. Like,
yeah.
he's a really good outdoor player, really good. Ever since he got that state trooper look.
Yeah, I like it, the high and tight.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
But very clean player.
Fast,
yeah.
Quicker, deceivingly quick, and but definitely a good player. But I definitely think, you know, going to have his hands full with DLR for sure.
Yeah, he has good hands in the front court. That's also one thing that I like about RIFFEL. But, you know, speaking of good hands in the front court, you got De La Rosa right there.
Yeah.
So that's an ace for De La Rosa. Quick start here. 3-1.
Has good hands.
Yeah, De La Rosa just tapped that ball a little bit to, you know, to RIFFEL, but that clipped the sidewall a little bit.
It did.
Gave RIFFEL enough time to set himself up.
So there's a nice hands up front in the front court.
Yeah.
You know, if it's going to be up at that pace of the ball, they're going to be able to, any of the pros are going to be able to do something with the ball.
Well, RIFFEL is a very smart player. He knows he can't go toe-to-toe on everything with De La Rosa, the current #1 ranked player in the RT. But, you know, when he gets a chance to fulfill the task just like he did,
yep.
Does not hesitate and pushes forward.
Yep. Nice pass down the left for De La Rosa. Good job during that rally. Set that point up nicely.
The
guys are really cranking the ball, trying to get it over the short line on the drive serves. Nice Nick lob. That's a tough shot to try to short hop and Nick lob, you know. Earlier when he was watching Kane, he had some brilliant Nick lobs too, keeping the players in the deep court.
Well, you know what? The thing that I admire a lot about these pro players is how they have to adjust to court conditions, you know, given the venue that they play in, because, you know, usually it's either concrete, it's either panel.
Right.
You know, we're either at sea level and you're 4 mile high,
right.
Obviously 4,000 feet altitude or something like that. And, you know, adjusting to this venue, even though we're at sea level, you know, it's you know, playing in the show court is different also itself.
It's a completely different court. Not only the floor is a little bit, you know, not as sturdy.
Yeah.
You know, and then the side walls being the plexiglass, it just slows the ball down a little bit. So you're not going to see a lot of the wide angle passes or even ceiling balls coming off the back of the court.
Of course, Daniel always utilizing those 3 walls there.
Yep.
You know, as long as RIFFEL is patient, you know, has good shot selection and is patient, you know, regardless of the speed or the force, you know, I think that he'll fare well.
Yeah.
That shot, that mistake was just impatient of himself.
That's a tough overhead.
That is a tough overhead, but again, he's a good outdoor player, so
Right.
he has no trouble doing those good overhead shots that just left cross court and Dan couldn't get to it. So Riffle to the serve now. It's a good pass.
That's a good serve, too. That was a
Yeah.
good reach for Daniel to get that and go right with the pass. So it was well done.
5-3 DLR. It's a good pickup by Riffle.
Skip ball. If he can clean up his skips,
Yeah.
I think that would be a big difference for Nick right now. He skipped a couple I don't think he typically would. I know there's extra pressure with DLR in there, but those if he could just bring those up a tad,
Yeah.
it'd be helpful. That's a sweet reverse pinch by Daniel on that. Kind of spreading out the gap here. 7-3, Daniel serving.
De La Rosa just wasting no time, really. 8-3. We're kind of entering timeout territory here. Oh, there you go. Just
Nice.
So Nicholas Riffle takes a timeout. Players will take a 1-minute break, and we'll be back shortly here with game number 1 on IRT Live. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're live once again here. Timeout taken by Nick Riffle. That's Daniel serving 8-3. So, Iceman, what are your thoughts on this one?
That's a good strategic timeout for him to stop the run. I think Daniel's really kind of getting his groove in on his drive serves, and that's really been setting up his points, right? That drive serve right over the line to the left. Even if the ball would have got back, it would set up an opportunity for Daniel. So his drive serves are really getting dialed in now.
And that's the thing. Daniel is very... Oh, there you go. What a good return to serve right there. So Daniel has a lot of experience in the show court.
Sure.
Throughout the years. He started playing professional on tour when he was at the age of 15. So he's been on that show court many, many, many times.
Yes.
He won the U.S. Open a few years back. So he's very familiar with that court.
Still a little bit of adjustment. They play maybe one time a year. I mean, this is the first time this year that they played on it. You typically U.S. Open. We didn't have a U.S. Open this year. So there's going to be a small adjustment period getting back on there. But they love it,
But he feels at home. I mean, I could say the same thing about Kane Wazelenchuk, who played earlier.
Yes.
He won his match. So, players like them that played so many years in so many U.S. Open, so many big tournaments, they come into this and it's like, okay, I'm back home.
Mm-hmm.
This is it. So you can tell that Daniel's comfortable.
He is, yes. A towel timeout for Wet.
Yeah, a bit of a towel timeout. Of course, want to thank Zurich Construction, of course, our sponsors for the safety and towel timeout. So Zurich is always concerned with player safety, constructing athletes and building people. Thanks to Zurich.
And thanks for all the sponsors that you guys can see on the show court. They've done a lot for the sport of racquetball, so we thank them all. Skip ball. And you got to give a shout out to Adam Mania and Bobby Horn and their entire crew for what they've done to bring this show court to the Pleasanton Club. They've been working their tails off. and they should be commended for the outstanding job of getting this out here.
Oh, De La Rosa trying to surprise him with that one.
3-9, game one. Nick needs to get that ball off the back wall on his drive serve. It's leaving Daniel an opportunity to shoot off the back wall. So both of them, if they can keep the ball off the back wall, it would be beneficial in setting up your point. That's a great job by Nick. Leaning left. And got a nice side out for a oh, good job by Daniel getting in the front court. He's quick, good hands. 9-3 Daniel. That's a great serve and great shot off the back wall. All set up by Daniel's drive serve.
Daniel leading 10-3. So very quickly. We're about 10 minutes into the match.
They switch that up, try to go down the forehand side. That's good to keep Nick, keep him honest on the right side there. That's going to be a hinder ball. It's a replay.
Yeah.
Our ref is Bradley Rogers for this match.
Those passes from Daniel backhand, they're just sick. You can't really do much with that. That ball was as far away as possible from RIFFEL, and not just that.
Right.
It was so close to the wall.
Right, perfect. It didn't have to be roll out.
No.
It was high, right?
No, of course
it's perfect space. I mean,
it's not exactly a kill shot,
right?
But still, so difficult.
Same result. That is a good change of pace and good
Yeah.
change of angle on that serve by Daniel. He's smart. All these points are being set off by his outstanding drive serves. Good job by Daniel tracking the ball down. Got him going the wrong way.
There you go, change of pace, and I love that. But that's the thing, Daniel's drive serve at the last couple of tournaments has not been all that good. But to see him, kind of recover from that and seeing some good drives is pretty refreshing.
Yeah, it's been really good today. That's a good nick lob by Nicholas Rifle. Then a nice touch in the front right corner for a point. That ball, see, I just telling you, man, it's unexpected just the way it comes off the back wall. It even as high as it was, once it hits the glass, it just kind of dies in the back.
12 serving 4.
Good pickup by Daniel. Nice straight in by Nick.
That is a really good down the line backhanded shot.
Yep. Yeah.
There you go. Again, I really, if I'm serving De La Rosa, I would definitely try to stay away from his backhand as much as I could.
He's very comfortable with that for sure. I mean, Rifle almost has to be perfect on his nicks because if they come up short, then he's, DLR is going to be attacking. So, and he did have a couple of good nicks prior to that last one.
Yes, he did.
That's
Look
a
at
great
that.
hand.
Very deceiving shot.
Yes.
And that's the thing about, you make those shots judging by your opponent's court position. And Daniel saw that Riffle was just charging at him.
Yep. He just flipped it left.
So, hey, where are you going? It's good coverage. Good coverage again.
Oh, skip ball.
And that was all defense from Riffle. God, he just such good defense.
Yeah, Daniel he's bedded down right in the center of the court. He hardly moved at all, and he just missed that last shot. But
waited for the right opportunity, ready to strike.
Rifle fighting for every point to keep the ball in play until he got a shot. So good.
De La Rosa.
So good.
Almost rolled out. 14 serving 4. That's a game point again.
Yeah, this ball's down. Yep.
There you go. Game 1 goes to De La Rosa. 15-4. Players will take a 2-minute break. We will take one as well. We'll be back shortly here with game number 2 on IRT Live.
Hi, this is John Criswell. Welcome to Manufacturing Marvels. Today we're in Rockdale, Illinois, approximately 45 miles southwest of Chicago. For over 50 years, KWM Gutterman Incorporated has established itself as the premier and is currently the largest gutter machine manufacturer in the United States. Initially founded by Carl W. Miner Sr. in the early 1960s, this family-owned business has thrived through 3 generations to continue building the highest quality portable gutter forming machines in the world today. They are masterful in manufacturing KWM's Ironman gutter machines and nationally recognized as experts in the gutter industry. KWM's entire product line is manufactured at 2 state-of-the-art locations. Rockdale houses a 45,000 square foot CNC and assembly facility, and Shanahan houses a 15,000 square foot fabrication facility. Adhering to their family values, integrity, and a particularly homegrown way of doing business has made KWM a success story around the globe. KWM gutter machines are sold on 5 continents, including North and South America, Europe, Africa, and Asia. KWM offers one of the most extensive and sought-after lines of gutter machines available on the market today. KWM produces the Ironman line of gutter machines and currently offers 34 gutter profiles, with more in development. This complete product offering is coupled with the most
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're live once again here from Pleasanton, California. Such an awesome venue. Iceman, I got to tell you, this is a lot better than what we expected.
I love it, Fabio. It's just what an outstanding club and what they've done here to bring the stadium court in here and set it up. It's just not the court, but the entire surroundings in here, the seating. I mean, when this thing goes to quarterfinals tomorrow night,
That'd be crazy.
It's going to be a packed house. I mean, I can't wait. And the talent, the guys are all stoked. They're walking around with big smiles on their face. They want this. And so it's been great.
Also want to remind everybody, one of the official sponsors of this event is One Wall Ball. So let onewallball.com design your custom racquetball apparel at onewallball.com. We don't only cater to the outdoor athletes. We can customize your indoor and outdoor gear so you can look your best. Look good, feel good, play good with onewallball.com. Let us know if you have any questions. Awesome stuff. They provided Iceman every player with tournament shirts.
Nice.
Very nice. So I want to thank them for supporting this event for sure.
That's great. Daniel in the box is 0-0. I think Daniel's going to be working on some things, Fabio. He did the drive serve last game. He came out with some lob serving now. Probably just kind of try to dial in all parts of his game from a serving standpoint. And set up perfect by Daniel. Left corner pinch. Weak return by Rifle on that. Daniel's going to stick with the lob serve to the left. It looks like it's going to be Nick lobs. And just trying to get that dialed in. That's a great shot by Nick from the deep court. Nick gonna drive serve here. Oh, missed opportunity by Daniel there. Nick asking if it's a replay. It's a point. Daniel tried to shoot it.
So 1 serving 2. Yeah, it's, you know, Nicholas just boxed himself right in there to the left. And, I mean, I understand, you know, De La Rosa for hesitating because, you know, probably with that backlash, he'll.
I think he would have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
a safety hold up. Daniel might have thought, is it going to get a penalty hitter on that? But no argument there. Got him out of the box. So, yeah. Nick actually drove serve a couple good drive serves last time he was in. So hanging in there right now. That's another example. It's not going to come off the back. It's going to be. I mean, you're going to be down on your knees to try to hit that because it comes straight down.
But that's the thing, you know, calculating that shot is just difficult enough as it is. I mean, look at that. De La Rosa just pummeling that ball. Reverse pinch.
Yeah, just staying right there in the service box and waiting for the return.
Good pickup by Nicholas.
That's so nice.
Just changing direction of that whole rally.
Yeah.
De La Rosa to the serve again. Now to the right.
Good job by Daniel getting back to the ball.
Cross court winner.
Yes.
6 serving 1.
In control. Nick lobs have been great on both sides. You see Daniel working on his game.
Well, there you have it.
Yes.
That Nick serve right there just bit the right wall. Daniel with that sorry not sorry attitude.
Yeah. Yeah, he usually doesn't miss that. That was set up perfect by his Nick lobs. Nick gonna drive serve.
Nicholas to the serve.
That's a great pass.
I got to ask you, Iceman.
Yes.
Is, for example, given the circumstances of the court conditions, do you think professional players will be more inclined to do lob serves like that, or are they going to stick with just gunning it out with a drive serve?
To me, it really depends on how they're feeling with their drive serves and how the match is flowing. So, the drive serve can be very effective if it's 2 bounces prior to hitting the back wall, which these guys can do. So as we get deeper into the draw, they may be holding some of that energy back right now for the later round matches. But once it gets to the quarters and stuff, I mean, you're going to see drive serves for sure. Remember, Fabio, if they can keep the ball from coming off the back wall, the 2 bounce off the back wall is going to be very effective. What do you think?
I think they're going to test the waters, if you will. They're going to keep testing the waters. But yeah, I mean, I agree with you. Come quarterfinals, it's going to be a whole different story. But right now they do have to experiment, though, not just with the sides, but yeah, you know, on what angle do I have to hit the ball in a drive serve for it not to come out of the back wall so easily for the opponent to swing?
Yeah, and additionally, the hard Z, too, because when the hard Z hits that glass, it's going to bite. It's not going to wrap around and come off the back.
And you know, a player like Rocky Carson loves to do C serves.
He does.
Yeah,
He
so
does.
if he gets that right angle and right pace, that's going to give a lot of trouble to his opponents. Skip ball by Nicholas Riffel.
7-2, DLR in the box. See the variety of it. He's just testing all his lob serves right now. You know, he went nicks to the left, nicks to the right. That was a backhand down the line. So flat rollout, 8-2. Now he's the backhand straight down the line. Just testing all of them, what's working, what's not.
Three wall utilizing De La Rosa. I can't tell you that he's a stranger to those shots, but Nicholas Riffel being that close to the front court, you know, that was a dare. Back.
Everything's going DLR's way right
From the
now.
back. Wow.
Yeah.
So timeout territory. We're entering for Riffel. What a run right there by Nicholas.
It's a great job by Daniel, taking the ball out of the air in the front court when the guy's recovering from the rear. Nicholas with a timeout, as Fabio predicted. We're going to take a 1-minute break, and we'll be back when play resumes.
I'm excited to announce that we're bringing back our best offer ever on our original My Slippers. You save $90 a pair with your promo code. And now My Slippers come in even more sizes. Smaller sizes, larger sizes, wide sizes, and all new styles and colors. Get them for your friends, your family, your neighbors, everyone you know. What makes My Slippers different is my exclusive 4-layer design that you're not going to find in any other slippers. My Slippers' patented layers make them ultra comfortable, extremely durable, and they help relieve stress on your feet. I'm so confident that you and everyone you know are going to love My Slippers that I'm extending my 60-day money-back guarantee until March 1st, 2024, making them the best Christmas gifts ever. So go to MyPillow.com or call the number on your screen now. Use your promo code to save $90. That's only $49.98 a pair. Quantities won't last long, so please order now.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're live once again here. Timeout was taken by Nicholas Riffel. So I got to tell you, man, it's interesting. I mean, Daniel just feels comfortable. As you see, his execution is on point. But Riffel, again, he's just, you know, I think if he develops a little bit more patience, he can turn this around.
He's going to have to take some chances, though, Fabio.
Yes, of course, definitely.
You know, I know patience is key, but Daniel's got Nicholas running around the court right now. So when he gets his opportunity, he's just going to have to fire away and make sure he doesn't skip.
So De La Rosa hitting that one before it hits the back wall. Riffel, wow, good defense right there. Pick up. De La Rosa.
Ball.
Good ball tracking there by DLR. Those are
That's
the
awesome.
chances that you were talking about.
Yeah.
It's a wonderful shot by Nicholas.
Set up by a beautiful drive short to the left, yeah.
But see how he took his time, though? That's patience. He just took his time. He backtracked. He stood, good position, and he shot. Just laser focused.
He's got to get a good nick lob. He's got to get Daniel deep in the backcourt here with a good nick lob. If it's short, Daniel's going to be shooting.
There you go. Just fired at his body.
That was an outstanding nick lob too.
Yeah,
I mean,
it was.
I mean, Daniel got his racket on there from the deep 39 feet to do that was an amazing shot. And Nick doing the same thing to Daniel. Get that nick lob deep in the court. Nick's drive serves have been really, really good to the left. And then he comes off the back wall. That's not good. No. He knows it. Got to get that down. 11-3, game 2. Good try by Nick. Had a beat on it. Just a little too wide of an angle pass. That was a good job by Daniel. Daniel will continue to work on his lob serves. He'll need that later on in the tournament. Predicting so.
First, I want to take this opportunity to thank Zurich Construction, one of our tour sponsors. Of course, Zurich Construction sponsors of our safety and towel timeout, always concerned with players' safety.
And we're back in with play resuming here shortly at 12-3, Daniel serving. Daniel thought that, Nicholas thought that was a 2-bounce get by Daniel. Then he skipped one right down the right side. 13-3, De La Rosa.
So DLR just closing in on this one to advance to the round of 16s. Good side out there.
13.
Quite the mountain that RIFFEL has to climb right now. 10-point deficit. Good diving get there.
He might as well just finish that out.
De La Rosa making the right shot. It's a pass down the line. Yeah, RIFFEL, it took him about half an hour to get up. Of course, another safety timeout. Of course, brought to us by Zurich Construction. We also want to thank onewallball.com for sponsoring this event and apparel for the players. Let onewallball.com design your custom racquetball apparel. At onewallball.com, we don't only cater to the outdoor athletes. We can customize your indoor and outdoor gear so you can look your best, look good, feel good, play good with onewallball.com. Back to the action here is a high lob serve from DLR. What a return of serve there by RIFFEL. Wow.
It's a great left corner shot on that. Gets him back in the box. A great pass by Daniel down the left. That was a really good serve by Nick, too. It was right over the line. It wasn't coming off the back, so Daniel stepped up right down the line. Oh, right on the glass. Frustrating. We've all done that before.
So match point. There you go, De La Rosa. See if you can close this one out.
Good get by Nick.
Set up for DLR. Interesting choice.
Playing with him a little bit.
He did. Wow, what a wonderful, wonderful way to close this match. DLR takes this one 15-4, 15-3 in dominating fashion. Your thoughts, Iceman, on this one?
Not surprised. Daniel working on his game, working on his serves. All variations of Nick lobs, down the line lobs, and drive serves. Daniel getting his feet, wet back on the stadium court. He looked very comfortable in his home. He loves it. He's shaking his head out here by the booth. Played well. I thought his court positioning was awesome, and he felt really good and comfortable on the glass court. Very comfortable indeed. So, ladies and gentlemen, we will take a bit of a break here. So, at next match at 4 p.m., I got to tell you, we had an exciting round of 32 matches. Quite the lineup, by the way. And I want to thank the organization for that because we got David Horn, Thomas Carter. That's on the next round. But on the short court, we're going to have Kane Wazelenchuk versus Eric Trujillo. Okay. That's going to be our next match at 4 p.m., ladies and gentlemen. So we'll be here shortly. I want to thank you for the booth, and I hope you join us back here again. I will. For the IRT, I'm Fabio Solon with Iceman, and we'll be back 4 p.m. on IRT Live.